Hero Project by Brooks. Feel the run like never before.
Hi, I'm Megan Brown, and I'm a middle and long distance runner with Athletics Toronto. I'm also sponsored by Brooks, and when I'm not running, I'm coaching other runners, helping them to reach their goals. Over the course of my career, I've come to appreciate the role that the mind plays in performance. And I think where it became really evident to me was this spring when I was debuting on the track in the 5,000. My first few races, I felt that I wasn't running to my physical potential. My training had indicated that I was ready for a 15:30, but I was running some disappointing times. And I think I realized that my mind was really the piece there. And so I went back and made a few changes to my approach to the race and ended up running a breakthrough race, PB by 13 seconds and 3 seconds off the Olympic B standard. I found that in my first two races this spring, I was far too focused on the outcome, on the split times, and I needed to detach from that and focus instead on the process. I needed to break the race down a little bit more and get fully engaged. The other part was I needed to commit to the race a little more and believe in myself, because there was a lot of doubts in my mind about committing to a faster early pace. And so I really went back and worked on those things and came up with some mental strategies, and it worked out great. I found over the course of my career that the mind needs to be trained in the same way that the body is trained. So I try to work on different mental techniques in my training. For example, in workouts, I might try to break the workout out into different parts and give myself objectives in each interval or each part of the workout, as I will in a race. Or I might work on my positive self-talk in workouts, and in more of the tougher parts of the workout, try to visualize it being the tougher part of the race. I also work on imagery prior to some of my workouts, and I try to find ways to make workouts mimic races so that I can come away with just a sense of confidence that I'm ready to tackle the race. Lastly, I think you need to come to expect that there's going to be a point in every race where your mind is going to tell you to slow down. And I think coming to expect those voices and know that they're really just your mind telling you that your body's working hard. Accept the voices, but talk back to them. I can do this. I can push harder. And it's at that point where you really need to commit to your pace, commit to the intensity at which you're at, and just work to the next kilometer, work to the next minute. For me, I like to count down in some of the tougher parts of the race to get my mind off the pain. But I think really my biggest piece of advice is that you are able to accomplish so much more physically than you think if you just override those negative voices in your head.